it's better a little caution than a lot of regret. Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel. This is where we're going to be looking at audiobooks and how we can improve what we can do and what we can learn from some of the best audiobooks in the world. And I want to let you in on a little secret. If you're not a fast reader, I'm not either. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be conquering that with audiobooks. We can listen to the audiobooks. I'll show you how. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let's get into this. I look forward to going on this journey with you. In this chapter, we're going to be talking about the gold lender of Babylon. Now, the first part of this story, a guy earns 50 pieces of gold for his work, which, if you look at the average savings of that period, could be a lifetime's worth of savings. He's earned it from making spears, and he's really happy. It starts with him walking down the road with the gold coins clinking there, and just a really happy place is where he is. He's on the way to his sister's house. He goes into his sister's house. Now, this is where the story stops. A couple of days later, a confused man then goes to the gold lender of Babylon. When he goes there, he asks the man for a favour. The gold lender then says, okay, what's happened? Did you fall into debt? Did you have bad company? Did you gamble it away? And he says, no, it's not for me. I've come to you for advice. I want to understand what I should do. And he says, wow, you come to advice about gold from the gold lender of Babylon. You come to the right place, my friend. But at this point, he says, he's earned this money from hard work. He's told his sister about it. And because he's told his sister about it, she came up with an idea that if he gave that money to her husband, he would be able to become a merchant. He's asked if he can borrow the 50 gold coins. This is when the gold lender of Babylon has a couple of interesting points. One is he tells him a story about an ox and an ass, a big muscly cow and a donkey. And the ox goes to the ass one day and says, please tell me how you have such a relaxed life. You only go out when the master goes out and you sit around all day relaxing, whereas I have to toil and work hard. How do I do it? The donkey then says, all you need to do is in the morning pretend that you're sick. Don't go to work and you'll be able to relax all day. When this happened, the owner said, well, the work still needs to be continued. Attach the donkey to the plough and let's get that field ploughed. At the end of this story, the donkey's had a terrible day and the ox has had a nice relaxing day. So one of the key takeaways from this is that you can help people and help others, but don't exchange places with them by offering them help. Be cautious that when you offer help to people, they don't drag you down or affect you. Now, when he's talking about lending money, he tells another story about there are different people who we can lend money to. So one bunch of people, if he is going to lend them money, they give him a jewel or a token of equivalent value so that his loan is safe. It's backed by the principal or by this token that he gets. Now, the other part is lenders that don't have, the tokens, but they work hard. So for this, they will exchange, a token that he has that's not worth as much, but because of their hard work and diligence, he knows that they will pay back. And then there's the third group, who don't really care if he ever gets his money back. To them, he only lends a small amount, and he knows that he'll probably never get it back. So the gold lender then asks this guy, what is your sister's husband going to use the money for? And she says, oh, well, he's going to start a new trade. He says, does he have any experience in this trade? He says, no. He says, okay, well, if he doesn't have any experience in this trade, it doesn't seem like a wise investment. Can you get your money back? And he says, no, not really. He says, okay, well, rather than you having to change places with this guy and switching your situation for their situation, what you could do is you could lend a small amount and just test it. He says, it's better a little caution than a lot of regret. And that is the 5th or 6th lesson of The Richest Man in Babylon. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading Chapter 7 of The Richest Man in Babylon audiobook review. Hope you enjoy.